Hey guys, today I'll be playing Something's Wrong with Sunny Day Jack, where we must investigate the truth behind the ghosts of an 80s children's TV show host. Now we shall play. Where am I? I don't mean to be rude, but I don't remember seeing a face like yours before. Come to think of it, it's been a while since I've seen anyone at all. I haven't slept in ages. But you, I don't know you. I don't think this is a dream this time. I think you're real, right? It's okay. You don't need to be scared. I'm sure that you and I will become fast friends soon enough. But where are my manners? I don't believe I've even caught your name. You do have one, don't you? Now we must type in our name. Nunri, is that right? Yes? It's nice to meet you, Nunri. You don't know what it's been like for me in here. It's been hell, haha. For a second there, I almost thought God had abandoned me. Okay, but I'm sure it was all one big mistake. We all make mistakes, even at the best of times. All that matters now is that I have a new friend. And we can spend the rest of forever doing all sorts of fun things together. And we never have to be lonely ever again. It's so cold in there. For as long as I can remember, I've never really been the type of person to go out of the way to relive my childhood. I mean, I had a fine one, I guess, but it wasn't anything special, and being an adult has its own perks too. Driving cars and having your own money is pretty nice. I don't think I ever traded for homework and not being able to open child-proof caps. These days, a lot of my friends are having kids or are spending their money on nostalgic things. That's fine for them, I guess, but I don't usually tend to do that kind of thing. I don't make the kind of cash to be able to do that anyways. I like to think I was pretty mature for that reason, at least compared to some people, right? There is one exception, though. Or I guess there was one.
Hey, are you there?
Oh, okay.
I was just calling to see how you're doing. You haven't answered any of my texts? I know this is my fault. You don't have to be okay. I wouldn't be in your shoes. But please, let me know you're okay. Still alive, at least.
Someone's worried for us.
It's me again. You're not posting online anymore. Are things okay? I literally can't tell. Please, message me back when you have the time. Is work going okay? Are you eating? I miss you. I'm worried about you. Text me. You remember when we were kids? You'd be the one to ask my mom if I could sleep over at your place. Because I was too scared to do it myself. You'll never know how much that meant to me. How much you mean to me. I was the one that made that hard to believe, wasn't I? I'm gonna fix us. But there's no us without you. And I need you. I'm sorry every day. I'll be sorry every day of my life.
I wonder what this person did.
I can't do it without you. Answer me, please. If you can hear me, answer me. I love you.
I should know better than to hang on to the past. Nostalgic comforts, they never last, even if it looks the same. It never is. So, best to just grow up and move forward. Be strong enough so that when things do change, you're not leaning on them and you can support yourself. I won't lie, I've been eager to discard these childish things from my life. Almost recklessly so. Maybe that's why I am where I am today. Haunted by the ambassador of things past. Things simple and colorful and childish. Maybe that's why I'm being haunted by a children's TV show host. What? Oh, that's really weird.
Good morning, sunshine. It's time to get up now. Sun's high in the sky, and we wouldn't want to miss out on such a beautiful day, would we?
Is he in our head? I feel him. I feel his weight in the mattress. And how the blankets tuck beneath his weight. I don't even need to turn to look. I just know he's there.
Hey now, sleep is good for you, but too much of anything, even sleep, can be bad too. Come on, let's get going.
Is that really true? Well, I guess it is, but still. He's nudging me gently. The feral, sleep-deprived part of my mind is telling me to shove him over the side of the bed. But something about how gentle he's pestering me makes me feel bad enough about that thought to put it aside. I throw the blankets over my head and tuck into my cocoon deeper. Come on, Jack. Not today. It's Saturday. Saturday's our first sleeping in. I feel him shift slightly, maybe even a little closer.
Saturdays can be for lots of other things too, though. Like walks in the park, or trips to the museum. Oh, or even breakfast pancakes?
It's way too hot for that now, Jack. I'm so sorry. It's way too hot for that. Well then. I have to admit, that's a new one. An intriguing one, too. Pancakes?
Pancakes.
What kind?
Blueberry's my specialty, but I can't make them from bed.
Curse my incurable laziness and insatiable hunger for foods that require actual cooking. It compels me to get out of bed. Okay, this is Jack. I sit up and open my eyes. Sure enough, there he is, in all his primary color glory. It's Jack, or I guess his full name is Sunny Day Jack. Although I'm pretty sure his first name is Jack, maybe it's more of an honorary title? Alright, but tell me this. Since when do you make pancakes?
Well, I've never not been able to.
Oh, so you lied. So you can actually cook.
I'm not bad.
Okay. He smiles coolly yet warmly. It's a mature and gentle confidence. I feel my stomach full with butterflies. I haven't felt this happy from being paid attention to from a look since that one camp counselor I had a crush on when I was 12. This man, thing, I don't know what to call him. He's a strange anomaly to be sure. I can touch him, see him, hear, and feel him. He's as real to me as anyone else, and I notice the morning sun even catches in his hair like he's as real as I am. And yet, I'm not really sure he is. It all started a few months ago. You got some mysterious tape and you decided to play it? I've been looking for clothes at the local thrift shop. You know, as one does when the wardrobe consists of 75% stolen and borrowed shirts from their ex. And they're too much of a tightwad to shop for new clothes in an actual news clothing store. There hadn't been very many quality items in the racks, but while I was there, I decided to pick through the messy shelves in the back. You know, the ones filled with ceramic frogs, old alarm clocks, and bags of puzzle pieces. I wasn't really seeing anything that caught my attention, and that wasn't abnormal. I got a few funny pictures from my socials, and I was content to consider that my entertainment value for the whole trip. Somewhere in my picking and pulling, something must have happened. I remember knocking over a pile of loosely stacked items, sure, but I don't remember the tape falling into my basket. I just remember showing up to the counter, seeing them pulling it out, and bringing it up wanting to object, and yet being too nervous to really stop them. So this is your fault. It was only like a quarter anyways, not really worth the fuss. When I pulled it out later, it looked like your average home movie, black VHS tape and with cracked plastics. Just a piece of tape with 84 incident written on the front in faded marker. It could have been made for a decent horror movie prop. At the time I was holding on to some belongings of a friend. He was a big enough nerd and he had a VCR. Before I threw it away, I figured I would see what was on it at least. Like I said though, that was a few months ago. I don't remember what was on that tape. I must have really been tired or something because I blacked out. I can't remember anything about it. The tape doesn't seem to work anymore, but since I woke up that one day, Sunny J. Jack has just been there. From what I've been able to glean, he's connected to the tape. He often references his friends, the Sunny Time crew. A few times I was tempted to think a crazed man had just come into my apartment and started living here. Then I made a few observations that led me to believe, maybe, just maybe, I was just going insane. Oh yeah, there is that option too. They were having me do a lot of unpaid overtime, so it was a logical conclusion at the time. But over time, I began to also gather more data. You were doing unpaid overtime? Where are you working? Poor things first. Only I can see him. At work, at the store, everywhere I go, not a single other person has been able to see him. I'm the only one who can touch him, and everyone else seems to conveniently exist around him. Secondly, he doesn't show up in mirrors, reflections, or anything like that, so I've begun to think he's some sort of ghost, or maybe even a specter of some kind. And maybe I'm just being haunted by the ghost of a clown or something. Any attempt to ask the internet about him have remained fruitless. Nobody seems to know anything about a Sunny Time crew or Cloudy Town. Even if he willingly offers up answers to any questions I can ask, I can only ask so many questions before I can even barely make sense of what he's saying. It's like he comes from another planet sometimes. It's usually quite frustrating. But today, it's not so bad, because I don't care what he is. Whatever he is something that can make me pancakes. And that means pancakes for me that I don't have to make. Before I know it, I'm up and out of the bathroom, mouth tasting freshly up toothpaste and mouthwash. I really hope he isn't planning on serving pancakes with orange juice. I enter the kitchen, and to my half surprise and half not, there he is, mixing a bowl of pancake batter. The dishes in the sink are neatly stacked and there's not even a mess. He's actually been cleaning up as he cooks? Whatever outlook on his life has made him the kind of person who can do that, I wish I had it too. He turns to the stove and ladles out a healthy dollop of batter speckled with brown, plump blueberries. When did I even buy blueberries? I don't know, I could have gone to the store and just take them. Turns back to me and grins.
Look at you, all fresh-faced and starry-eyed. Ready to tackle the day?
Maybe?
That was a trick question. No morning is complete without a nice breakfast. Gotta put some fuel in that tank before you can get all revved up.
This guy is so nice. He's just there to help us, even though it is kind of creepy. He talks so enthusiastically about being healthy. Usually people like this are annoying, but something about the way he does it makes me feel fuzzy inside, and I actually want to do it. It feels attainable and reasonable, and like it comes from a place of genuine concern for my well-being. What is this man?
Are you okay?
Yeah, man, I'm fine. I jump as I return from the realm of warm fuzziness and back to reality. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm not used to having someone around who cares about that kind of stuff. That's all. His gaze softens.
Well, you'd better get used to it, because I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. And with that, the cakes are plated and breakfast is served. There's only 3 cakes, but afterwards I'm stuffed to the brim. Jack mentioned something about them being made with love, but I don't see how that equates to them being more filling. It strangely does make sense though. Cleanup is quick and I help some as thanks for the meal. As I put the last dish away, I stop and glance at the clock on the wall. Oh, it really is only 8:30. Feels like it should be noon.
That would be the beauty of starting the day nice and early dawning on you.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that was bad. I mean, was that bad?
Sorry, I know. But you have to admit, it got at least a little bit of a rise out of you.
Okay, we can stop with the puns now. That's terrible. You're terrible.
Well, you know why they call me Sunny Day Jack?
Why? No, but I'm scared to ask any further.
Because I've got jokes for days.
Oh. His face. I never felt more betrayed in my life.
Aw, don't be like that.
I give him a playful shove and we get our giggles out. It feels all so natural and healthy and wholesome. It's like he's my best friend. Am I really getting attached to this guy? Now I know I must be going crazy. Still, I say nothing about that. As I flop onto the couch, if I can't sleep, then at the very least I'll enjoy some morning vegging out. I turn on the TV and start flipping through the channels. I see Jack staring from the doorway wistfully, like a puppy looking for an invitation. I give the seat next to me a pat. I got up and ate your breakfast. Now we get to do something unhealthy, as a treat.
Well, if I've taught you moderation, I'll consider that my good deed for the day and oblige you.
But you know, pancakes are unhealthy though. I like dessert for breakfast. That's what I think of it as. And then just like that, I'm sat next to a retro clown man. Nice. I don't think too much about what's on TV. In the corner of my eyes, he's still there, still real, still not a dream. It's weird. And I can't deny that the company is nice. He's nice. Really nice. I find myself compelled further to lean against him. Boop. I fall against him awkwardly. It feels like falling into a perfectly me-sized baseball mitt.
Hi there, friend.
Why does he make his face like that? Howdy. He's warm and soft and firm. His shoulders are nice.
You getting comfy there?
Maybe.
Aw, I didn't know it was cuddle time. Let's make this even comfier, huh?
Hmm? He shifts around, and before I know it, I'm lying head on his chest. Oh, wow, okay. It's just right up in the air. I feel myself torn between wanting to freeze up and wanting to melt. I feel so protected. What is this witchcraft? He looks down at me with those dark, soft eyes.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Why does everything get to this point? How does... He's so close now. His smile is so sincere.
What? Do I have something on my face?
He doesn't. I'm looking at all of his face. As weird as it sounds, my mind is loopy with comfort. I feel so protected and cared for. I feel loved. I want to do something. Don't make it weird. I mean, we might as well kiss him at this point. Because why not? Right? Let's just kiss him, because it's already weird anyway. Oh, wow. Okay. Without thinking, I leverage his shirt, pulling on it meekly, and lean in. He seems to have been on the same wavelength because he leans in as well. I consider kissing him, but the way he guides me, gently caressing my face, and leading me to his soft, waiting lips makes me feel more mentored than anything. All I can do is hold on tighter. I want to be closer, practically less than a single atom away. He's calm and familiar. It feels so right. I feel one hand drift down my forearm, rubbing it slowly and tenderly. It's almost like an affirmation in how sweetly it lingers. The other hand coaxes me, keeping me never too far as we part. Henry? The way he says it sends a surge down my spine. Hung on to him like this, I feel my hips grow heavier against his body. I feel sticky and weighted against him, almost clinging like syrup or ooze. He doesn't let me go, and I feel so relieved when he doesn't. Is that okay? I almost entirely forget I hadn't even asked. I don't know what came over me, but he chuckles and nods.
Did it make you feel good?
Yeah? He guides me back to his lips once more, giving me another sweet, albeit brief kiss. I feel the twitch of his grin as we part.
Then of course it's okay.
He says in a soft, low voice. He looks at me with glittered eyes as he almost falls in, tilting my chin up and kissing it. I feel my lungs fill with air, and I can't manage to choke out fast enough as he trails down. It's really good. I don't like the control his gentle firmness has over me. I adore it. I want whatever is coming next, but I feel out of my mind with the infatuated excitement. Please. And the phone call ruins it. This ruins everything. Then you have to awkwardly get up. Jack stops. It's my cell phone. I want to break it in half like a chocolate bar when I pull it out of my pocket and see that it's my boss.
Hey there!
I have to compose myself before I open my mouth, or else I might really hurt his feelings. Yes, sir?
I am so sorry to call you like this, but how quickly can you get down here?
What do you mean?
Well, Carol just called in sick and nobody's gonna be here if she's gone. And it's a Saturday, so, well, you know how people are. They're gonna want yogurt on Saturdays.
Okay, oh, work at a yogurt place.
Can you get down here in 30? I have to run some errands today, so I can't stay around.
I want to scream, but I like having money more than I like looking for a job. Yes, sir.
Great. Thanks for being a team
He
player.
rolled his
See
eyes.
you then.
Like, are you serious? You really went? I mean, I like having money too. I can blame them.
Well, it's a good thing we got you breakfast when we did.
I feel embarrassed. I feel like I just had my mom walk in on me and my crush. And I feel like I feel mournful for the lost moment. But all appears not to be as lost as I think when Jack takes my hand and kisses my wrist. God, so silly, but why do I turn to a putty when he does this?
Come on, let's get out there and tackle this day. You won't be alone. I promise.
That's so nice. Right. Nobody can see him. I feel a bit better about it all. I do. Thank you, Jack. I don't know.
What you would do without me?
Yeah. He smiles. Bright as ever, like a best friend I've had for years.
That's what I'm here for.